What's going on, y'all? Appreciate y'all clicking this video. Make sure that you're also clicking like, subscribe. Leave us those comments with your thoughts on this video. Around here, the Giants, the Eagles. We've got the NFC East very well represented in the playoffs still. Eagles favored by 7.5. The over-under on this one, 47. What are your thoughts here?
I'll take the Eagles to cover the 7.5. Again, I think the Giants, put it all out there to win the last game. They showed their entire deck of cards. They showed their whole hand. I think the Eagles were watching that intently and will now be prepared for Daniel Jones to run for 70 some odd yards if that is how the Giants choose to attack them. That Eagles defense is stingy. It is difficult. And I think Jalen Hurts coming back to the lineup, even if he's not 100%, gives a little bit of oomph to this Eagles offense. And so I'll take the Eagles to cover the 7.5. And I'm a sucker for points, so I always root for the over, and I think the over will hit on this.
I am aligned with Alex. Jalen Hurts is off the injury report. The Eagles manhandled the Giants earlier on in the season and just kind of toyed with them there in week 18 and jumped out. And, the Giants didn't play anybody, but that doesn't really matter. I think we see the same type of thing. I think the Eagles win this game by more than a touchdown. I like the over as well because I do think the Giants are going to be able to put up somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 to 23 points. I just think the Eagles can put up 30 plus and really push this game over. I think they're ready. I think the Eagles fan base is going to play a big part in this playoff game, right? Philly is a raucous crowd. Not that the Giants are unfamiliar with that, but playoff atmospheres are a little bit better. But I think now that Hurts is healthy, had this bye week, the team could, really look to install a good game plan. It's a team that they're familiar with. So it's not like they're looking at foreign concepts or some system that they're not used to planning a scheme around. So Dayball will have his team prepared, but ultimately the Eagles are going to be too much. This team is an offensive juggernaut when Jalen Hurts is healthy.
Hold up. Not so fast, my friends. We're going to go a different route here for my pick. I'm going to take the Giants to cover this thing. I think this one's going to be a 7-point game. It's the hook that calls me off of this thing. I do think that the under comes into play. The Giants have some cornerbacks that have gotten healthy over the last little bit, right? We saw the Giants do a fairly decent job against Justin Jefferson. I think we can see something similar come to play against both A.J. Brown, Devonta Smith, kind of holding them in check slightly. They're not going to do it all the way, but they'll hold them in check just slightly to the point where I think this thing's going to be a 24-17 type of game. As far as a prop that I like the under Daniel Jones, 221.5 passing yards.
I have Jalen Hurts going over 235.5. I think the first half is going to be more about his legs as he gets used to this playoff atmosphere, kind of forcing the Giants' hand on defense. And as they focus more in on his legs in the second half, I think Jalen Hurts torches them through the air.
My prop that I'll take is for Daniel Jones to score a touchdown, either rushing it in. So I'll take a Daniel Jones scores a touchdown prop. It's a plus 210 right now from what I'm seeing. So
not bad.
Yeah.